seattleboatdetailing.com. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today's little tutorial is how to remove vinyl boat lettering with a heat gun. So basically you just want to start by heating the vinyl up to try and get the glue backing to release from whatever it's stuck to. In this case, obviously it's a boat, it's fiberglass. So some things to be careful of if you're doing fiberglass, or paint for that matter, is overheating. Fiberglass is going to burn if you overheat it. It's going to turn yellow and then brown, and will not be a good thing. So definitely do not overheat. Paint on a car is going to soften, and then you're going to start smelling it. Again, overheating's bad. So I'm going to kind of get it going quickly and keep moving as quickly as possible without going so fast that you're just breaking what you're pulling away. Normally I keep the heat gun about 1 inch to 2 inches away with the heat setting on high, and you can see that I'm kind of moving it over the whole area, but really what I'm initially trying to do is just get that start piece, the beginning side of the letter, lifted off or released so I can get a razor blade under there and lift it up, set the razor blade down, and then start pulling away and heating in front of the area where I'm pulling away to continue releasing the glue kind of in front of me. Sometimes if you point the heat right at the area as you're lifting it, it's going to cause that vinyl or sticker to heat up too much and either stretch or break. So you want to keep the heat right in front of the area you're pulling from, not pointed back at the vinyl that you've already lifted off. So this particular vinyl that needed to come off was pretty intact. It wasn't cracked at all. It wasn't so dry that it was just breaking. But in some cases it'll be like that. So in those cases, if you're going to try the heat gun method, generally you'll need to use a heat gun with a razor blade. You heat it a little bit further than I had to here, and you'll just carefully slide the razor blade underneath the lettering while continuing to get it pretty hot so the glue is really releasing well, and you just carefully use that razor blade to guide at a very shallow angle across the surface you're removing from. Obviously you have to be super careful in that case. The razor blade will potentially gouge whatever you're sliding it across if you're applying too much pressure and you don't have the glue heated up enough, or if it catches on the glue, it can always, gouge either fiberglass or paint if you're working on that. So safety and just being careful and watching what's going on, obviously your best bet. After doing this vinyl right here, there was still some residue and gum from the vinyl that had to come off, and so I went through with some acetone to remove that glue or gum, and then follow that with a polishing to remove any oxidation that was surrounding these letters, to just kind of feather it in. And on this particular boat, it came out literally 100%. You couldn't even tell where the vinyl lettering was. On some boats, just due to the age and the amount of oxidation around the lettering, you'll get what's called ghosting. And in some cases, you'll need to either wet sand to remove that oxidation surrounding the letter. One more time, second side. Got a heat gun set on high. Got it pointed right at the sticker. But I don't want to overheat because that can burn the fiberglass. So I'm just trying to heat up the glue on the back of this sticker enough that I can get this to lift in one piece, like I just did there to get it started. I'm going to grab that and then put the heat in front of where I'm pulling so I don't break the sticker. Be careful not to gouge the fiberglass. I'm just trying to get that to come away. Alright, it's not working as well. Okay. Got started. Again, keep the heat in front of where you're pulling or it'll just break the sticker. Hopefully you can see that with my fingers in the way. I'm trying to keep the heat pointed right in front of the area that's lifting to continue heating the glue and getting it to release without breaking the sticker. See how that all came off in one piece? And on to the next one. I've got gum and residue. I'm going to have to go back through with solvent and take that off next. But first things first. Again, I'm going to lift and point the heat right below where I'm lifting so I don't break that sticker as I'm pulling it, and I can lift it all in one piece. And this one was done without a heat gun, and you see how it's all torn up, and actually I then went back through and I polished there, so I just got polish on there as well. Just make sure I get any remaining pieces of that sticker, because it was breaking apart without a heat gun basically. Alright, so in this step I'm just using the acetone to try and remove any gum that was left behind the lettering. Funny enough, if you look closely here, you will see this is actually the lettering I removed. When I first got to this job, the owner had removed the original shiny, clear Maxim vinyl lettering that kind of stands out, and he did not remove this backing portion of that letter, and I'm just figuring that out right here. I'm going, wait a minute, there's still sticker there. So this step would be done after removing the sticker, which is what I just showed you in the video. Finally, I will be removing any ghosting around where the lettering was taken off with a rotary polisher. This happens to be a DeWalt, using a wool pad, some diamond cut compound mixed with Flagship Premium, both by Meguiar's. If the ghosting was heavier, I would have went with heavy oxidation remover. If this has been helpful, be sure to smash the thumbs up button, hit a comment, and a subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and make it a great day.